Hello everyone, the Toatraxi here with our first episode in the Top 10 series, the Top 10 LEGO Star Wars minifigures of 2016. Just a little thing here, we will not be continuing the New Dawn series or the Rise of the Toa series, but I do have an idea for a new series that's going to be coming later this year.
I will also be working on projects as well for the channel. So, yeah, please enjoy the list. So coming in at number 10, we have the Resistance Trooper that appears in several LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens sets. This is obviously the replacement for the Rebel Trooper that we've seen in previous LEGO sets of the Star Wars theme. The Resistance Trooper, probably the most notable feature. It has yellow visor that is included with the helmet, and it looks very nice. It's very well molded. Also, there's some alright printing, and basically we just chose this figure because it's something new. It's a new type of trooper or type of unit for the LEGO Star Wars theme that we've never seen before. And it's very exciting and interesting.
Alright, at number 9 we have General Leia from the new movie The Force Awakens. This is a very interesting figure as it uses very rare colors, purple and sand green, which are pretty rare. She came in the Resistance Fighters Troop Carrier set, which actually also came with the Resistance Fighters. This is just a very unique figure and an iconic character from the new movie that I think a lot of people will want. Granted, she doesn't have that much printing, and it's not very detailed, but it's still a very good looking figure to go along with the new movie.
At number 8, we have the Ugnaught. These little fellas were in Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. There were the little guys running around in Cloud City on Bespin. They're called Ugnaughts, if you didn't know. They appear in the sets, don't know the name exactly, but it's a famous scene when Han Solo was being frozen in carbonite, and this is their debut in any set. This is the first ever minifigure of them, and it's very nice. Its head is pretty accurate to how it looked in the movie. Everything else is pretty standard. It's got some overalls, got cute little short stubby legs. It's just a nice minifigure. It's very unique. And yes, that's it.
Okay, in the number 7 spot we have the Rebel Trooper from the 2016 Battlefront Battle Pack. This is a pretty unique figure as it has the first ever LEGO Battlefront jetpack piece, which is actually really cool. It's got a tile that goes on the back to be the printing, and quite a unique helmet with a whole lot of printing and paint applications, which pairs well with the torso and legs. Overall, it's quite an excellent figure that you can get in a pretty cheap set, and one that you can mass. So this is an excellent figure for troop building and just generally a very good figure.
Next up is Admiral Ackbar. We've had a figure of him before, but this one's all around a lot nicer. It comes in a Force Awakens set, along with General Leia that we mentioned previously. His head is very nicely molded. He has a nice little pattern imprint on his forehead. His eyes are big and buggy, as they should be. And he's a very nice looking figure. His body printing is pretty normal, but it's just nice to see this character that we've gotten once before in a new, fresh, clean, crisp version for the new movie.
Alright, at the number 5 spot we have good old Grand Moff Tarkin. He's I think the last time we got him was in the Death Star set, which was quite a while ago, and that was an extremely expensive set. But here in 2016, we get him in a much cheaper set. Granted, it is $90, but it's a much better way of getting him, and he's much better looking. So, in this new version, he's got a tan suit and an upgraded hairpiece, which was actually first introduced as the Doctor's hair in the LEGO Dimensions sets. But here we have it in a dark gray, and I think it really captures his look, especially with the wrinkled face. He does come with a blaster pistol, and that's just about it. Pretty simple, but that's what you would expect from an Admiral figure. So that's pretty good.
Next up is Unkar Plutt. He is the Junker that appears in Star Wars The Force Awakens, who is actually played by Simon Pegg, a famed British actor. A little bit trivia for you. This May figure is quite interesting. It's got one of those Wookiee Chewbacca headpieces that we've seen before that overlaps over the torso, which is nice to see. It's got a nice little design on the front of that plating that he had in the movie. And his face, well, it looks like a pancake, frankly. But it's good detail. Captures what he looks like in the movie pretty well. And, yeah, it's an alright figure.
Alright, coming up in the number 3 spot, we have the Imperial Shock Trooper from the other Battlefront pack, the Imperial Battlefront pack. So, what's so unique about this figure is the Imperial Shock Troopers are rarely seen in the movies. I don't think they are even shown in the movies. So, it's really cool that we got this figure, and I think it looks amazing. The helmet especially looks really good with the striping. It's very fine, and you get it in a pretty cheap set. It's really nice, and just overall a pretty good figure. This is definitely one that I'm going to have in my collection.
And the runner-up for number 1, in the number 2 spot, we have Maz Kanata, who also appeared in the Force Awakens movie. They really got this figure right. Its head is pretty spot on. They got the goggles elevated from the actual head itself, just like in the movies where you can kind of see it's showing the eyes through the goggles. And Maz Kanata really, they got the wrinkles right and everything. They got the printing on the torso right. I would have gone for a little bit maybe darker bluish color for the torso or the arms. And the hands are an interesting color. I've rarely seen that. I don't know if that's very common. But yeah, Maz Kanata.
And finally, the best Star Wars figure of 2016, in our opinion, is White Chewbacca from the Advent calendar, which hasn't even been released yet, but we just felt that this figure was so good looking and just funny that he had to be number 1. As you can see on his bandolier, he's got some green and red, which matches with the Christmas spirit. And of course he's white because, well, he's got to be blending in with that environment on Hoth. But yeah, this is just a very unique, really cool looking figure that I think a lot of people will want. I'm definitely gonna get this Advent calendar, maybe just because of this figure. But yeah, just a really cool, awesome looking Chewbacca.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed our top 10 video. Not bad for a first one, I think. Comment down below your top 10 list for your favorite Star Wars minifigures of 2016, or just any minifigures in general for 2016. Please remember to like and comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for some more content. I know we've been maybe a little bit lazy on our upload schedule, but we promise you that there will be more content soon. We've gotten back passion for this channel, and we're ready to make it shine again. So, do you have anything else to say?
Nope, I think that was pretty good, so thank you for watching, and see you later.
Bye-bye.